As a school executive, I have one question. When was the last time you genuinely laughed with your team? Like your entire school team? Like they know that it was a time of contribution for everyone to just be themselves and to laugh or to share a joke. Now, it may seem like COVID has taken over. There's just been so much to address. What if I told you there's still room to have that connection with your staff? My name is Jacqueline Gonzalez Reyes. I'm an award winning dean and educational consultant. I help school executives in charters and in private schools be able to assess their retention and operation needs so that they're able to not just be able to stand out during this time as they bring their teams, their academics, and their brand together, but also sustain budgets as they continue to look into potentially growing their schools. I have been part of 7 different startups. In fact, been part of their leaderships, whether it be in the business or whether they be in the nonprofit or also as a founding dean of students. And one of the biggest takeaway has been intentionally setting time aside for myself, but also for my teams to be able to have wellness checks. Now, I'm not talking about wellness checks that require any type of temperature taking. It's more like temperature taking from the inside, and it's designed however you feel is the best way to express your gratitude or your level of engagement with your staff. And that looks very different depending on your school size and also your stakeholders. And I have to tell you that when I started thinking about wellness checks, it takes me back to that summer in 2014 when I was founding the school with limited staff. Yet there was one clear thing that we all shared, and that was that we all knew that we wanted to found the school because it was going to allow for kids in the community to have more access to school opportunities. And it's the same thing that comes to mind when I think about the global pandemic effects that we're now all experiencing. So, when I think about wellness checks, I think about ensuring that someone knows we're sharing space to see how are you doing? What are some things that you or anyone that surrounds you needs to ensure that you're having a better school experience? But most importantly, also asking what is the blind spot or what are we doing really well? And many times just having one school stakeholder, whether it be a teacher, whether it also be a student or a parent or a board member, be able to answer those questions and sometimes even smile and giggle. They're able to really know that as the pandemic effects are taking place, despite there not being a manual, there is a consistent effort to know that we're all taking care of each other and that we're all connected as much as possible. I'm excited that we continue to rebuild our schools nationwide. In fact, I'd love to invite you to follow us on our new YouTube channel. I'm posting the link so that you're able to stay connected with all of our educational insights.